Good morning, America. How are you today? Oh, you caught old Steve-O in the shop this morning. Yeah. Oh, look, the sun is up. Imagine that. I got to get on my hike pier pretty soon, but it's cloudy today. February 19th, okay? And they were saying rain at 6. That didn't happen. Then they say I got rain at 11. We'll see if that happens. But anyway, in the shop here, knocking out, doing a little painting. Those are are the ones that I dipped yesterday. I cut these out and then I bored the holes with my big old 2-inch. My big old 2-inch hole saw, and then I took a rasp and I kind of just did a little slight bevel. Determine what side you want the top. So one side is rougher than the other, and put that smooth side to the surface. And when you're cutting these, I forgot to say it yesterday, when you're cutting these, your grain pattern's running this way, run it with the length. You'll have better deal there, and you won't get so much warpage. You will get a little warpage with these, no biggie. If you see bees coming out of here, no biggie. They like crawling in and out. Don't stress out. You don't need the strips all over the place. This is the way we do it in Florida. When you transfer, you move bees, you get that shrink wrap, and you shrink wrap this all around, and then you can go around this way around the entire hive to hold this plug in. You got a plug that's going in. I save all these plugs, and you're going to cut a little 4-inch square of 1/4 inches fine. Throw them in your dip tank, preserve them, and then put 2 coats of paint on them. And I suggest you paint all the way around, top, bottom, sides, everything. I'll probably not paint the bottoms of these. The bees will propolis and wax, put a nice wax coating on there. So, yeah. I just wanted to have you in the shop a little bit this morning. A little chit-chat. You know how I like to chit-chat with you. Give a shout out to Mr. Trump this morning. Good morning, sir. You're doing a beautiful job. I love it. Keep it up. Keep up the good work. We the people have your back. I know the left is fighting you hard. Why? Because they're friggin' psychos. They're eating too much sugar. They've been eating too many bowls of Fruit Loops, okay? I get it. All right. I'm going to suggest, Mr. Trump, that it's mandatory that they all go on a ketogenic diet and get off the sugar, okay? But I don't know if we can enforce that law. But what law, Mr. Trump? I haven't heard from you, Mr. Trump. I've been emailing you. I know you had a sit down in the White House with Kanye West, and he gave you a big hug and all that. And I want to do the same thing, sir. I want to give you a big hug and a shout out. But, so yeah, I'm waiting for the call so you can invite me to the White House and we'll have a sit down, have lunch, and talk about the situation, the whole world situation. But one thing I want to get going on, sir, is the cannabis, the corruption with cannabis in this country, and you know it's a farce. Now, you said when I helped put you in office that you cannot be bought by any special interest groups. Okay, I love that fact. You know, all our past presidents have all been, you know, pay to play. So, you don't need to pay to play because you've already made it in life. You are a very good success story, all right? Beautiful. I love that. So, here's what I want to do, Mr. Trump. ASAP. I would like, that beautiful, guys? Painted inside around. I just come over and drop it on the tarp over here. I'll come back and throw another coat on it after I get my 2-3 mile hike in this morning. Yeah, we want to be able to grow cannabis in my backyard, sir, and that way we'll add that to the YouTube videos. How-to cannabis production in your back. Grow your own medicine and food, we'll call it. How beautiful is that? Yeah, we don't need big pharma all the time. I'm not saying you don't need doctors. An idiot would say something like that. I'm just saying we're overdoing it. We're handing out pills like it's Halloween candy. We are smarter than this, folks. So, Mr. Trump, you are too. And, God, have you guys seen how ugly Schumer and Pelosi are looking here lately? Oh my God. Do you know that she wears a lot of makeup? And I didn't know this until I talked to her makeup person. They said they gotta just trowel it on to cover up her green skin and her warts. She has a lot of warts. And I asked him, the makeup artist, have you ever seen her on a broom flying? He said, on full moon nights. And I said, that doesn't surprise me. So, yeah, that's what we're dealing with, folks. We're dealing with green skin and warts. And it's time to get over it and move on. So, Mr. Trump, I don't know who's standing in your way at getting this whole thing legalized, but I want to grow my own medicine and get back to where we were back before the 1930s nonsense. You know, that's just just a little quickie today, guys. A little quick video. Get out there in the shop and get this stuff built because it's coming. Spring is here, buddy. I'm telling you. And we don't want to be fooling around last minute and getting your stuff together. We want to, as soon as these bees get fattened up, we're slamming them in other equipment. And I want you guys to start making nooks. And if you want to go full production, that's great. If you just want to sit at the house and have a little piece of property like I got and make nooks and sell nooks, that's cool. You haven't got to drive all over. I used to drive all over this whole state moving bees. You're going to do one or two things in beekeeping. You're going to buy sugar or you're going to move bees. Well, my cowboy days are over on moving bees, but I can buy sugar, and the sugar factory is not far from me, and I'm getting a good price on it, okay? So let's get that done. Hey, I'll see you later. And Mr. Trump, I'm waiting for your phone call. See you soon, buddy. Keep up the good work. Be happy.